Hello, Liz here with Liz's Crafts, and today we're going to do another Love Squared project. Now, Love Squared is this stencil here from Magnolia. You get the love, you get the heart, and then you get the little paw print. So this is a previous project that we did in an earlier video. So we have these two squares that come off. So we have our love squared here, and then if you want to change it up, you can put your paw print on top of it and have it that way, or you could put your heart on top of it. You can find the nail, okay, and have it like this. So you can do it three different ways. You can have it just with the regular O, with the paw print, and with the heart. Now today we're going to do a project with the love squared, but it's going to be a little bit different. So we have this block that I got from Hobby Lobby when it was probably 90% off or so. I painted the front side of it. It had Celebrate and some little confetti or whatever on it. I painted it with black acrylic paint, and then I took my cheetah print stencil and used my gold chalk paste to put the cheetah print on it. Now these two items are from a different company. So if you want the links to those products, please send me a message. Otherwise, the products we're using are from Magnolia Design. So we have our love squared. We're going to use it, and we're going to use the paw print. We're not going to use our heart, and we're not going to use this O right here. So this is just different ways that you can use this stencil. I'm going to go ahead and fuzz it a couple times. Even though I've used it before, it's still quite adhesive, and I just don't want it to pull up my design that's already on my board. So I'm just going to lay it on here where I think is more or less the center. I want to get it straight, so let me try this again. Then we'll see. Okay, I think this is pretty good right here. So this is what I have. And I'm going to be using the Brilliant White chalk paste on this today. I am not going to do the O right here, as we are going to put the paw print there and we'll use it. So hopefully I can remember I only want to do the L, the V, and the E. Knowing me, I'll probably do the O, but I don't want to do the O. Okay, I think that looks even. So I'm only going to do the L, the V, and the E. So I'm just going to put me some chalk paste on here. And then I'm going to take my squeegee and I'm going to go over it. Now, one reason why I did it that way was, one, to remind myself that I'm not doing the O, so I didn't put any on the O. And for another reason was because I already had the stir stick in my chalk paste as I was stirring it up earlier. You do want to keep your chalk paste stirred and in the right consistency. So I did add some distilled water to it and stirred it up. So I want to get a little bit more here on my E. Put some right there. Okay. Now, as these stencils are adhesive and they are reusable. So as long as you take care of them, you'll be able to use them over and over and over. I will put my links to the stencil and the chalk paste in the comments or in the description. And if you do decide to order, please order from my links, as I do get a little percentage, and it won't cost you any extra. It's just that the money I get from it, I can go buy some more craft supplies and keep doing these videos for you all. Now, if you've never done this before and you don't know if you're going to like it or not, I would suggest getting one of the DIY kits from Magnolia. Okay, I'm just going to pull this up, show you all what it looks like. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? That is beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to put my stencil in the water here, upside down. I'm going to press it around in the water, swirl it so that the chalk paste does not get stuck in the screen portion of my stencil. And then as soon as I get off of here, I will take it into the bathroom, to the sink, and scrub it with a sponge. Sometimes my words just fail me. Okay, so I want to go ahead and, no, I don't think I do. So I can go ahead and put this on here. Now, I don't know if it's a cat or a dog or whatever. It doesn't matter. It's an animal. And this is an animal print. And we love our furry animals. And I think I will have to dry this a little bit because this is going to get on the L. And I don't want it to mess it up. I'm just going to dry it a bit. Okay, it feels pretty good, and I'm hoping it won't pull up any of my letter. Okay, so I'm just putting my fingers over top of the stencil and I'm just rubbing it down. Okay, I'm going to put the excess off of this little stir stick onto my squeegee and my stencil, and then I'm going to put it in the water. And then I'm going to get me some white chalk paste on my squeegee and put it on my stencil. So if you don't know if you would like doing this or not, you can always buy one of the DIY kits from Magnolia. They are not available to people like me who are creators. They're only available to our customers. So what you do is you go into the site. I'm sorry. Spam. So you go to the site and you go to shop, and once you're on shop, then the categories will come down, and at the very bottom of the categories you will see DIY kits. Now those kits are priced cheaper for customers, and that's why we as creators cannot purchase them, as we would get 35% off. And if you want to be a creator, you just buy their creator kit, and once you buy that, then every purchase you make after that, you would get 35% off your whole purchase. Now the only thing is you do have a website fee each month, which is $10.99. So I would love to be a mentor for you. If you want to join under my group, I would appreciate it. And this is our project for today. Short, sweet, simple. And let me just tell you a little bit about Liz's Crafts and my group, Liz's Craft Friends. My video does have to be, I think, 15 minutes for it to go out there on Facebook or YouTube, and we're about 9.5 minutes into it. So if you don't want to watch this part, just go ahead and X out of the video. But if you go to Liz's Crafts on Facebook, you can go to the video section and you will see all the craft videos that I have done, and you can just click on them at any time. And if you do decide to make something from any of the videos, I would love to see your project. And you can take a picture of it and you can put it on Liz's Craft Friends. Now that is a group that I created for you all, so that when you all do your crafts, you can put pictures out there of them so we can ooh and ah and give each other inspiration over it. And I would love to see what you're doing with the craft videos that I'm putting out there. And on YouTube, if you would subscribe to my channel, I would appreciate it. I have about 16 subscribers right now. I would love it if you could help me get to 50 subscribers. I would appreciate it. So if you would do this, if you like this video and any of the videos that I do, please do this on them, and do it on Facebook and on YouTube. I would greatly appreciate it. And I appreciate my crafty friends and my crafty family members. So again, if you want the link to this cheetah stencil and the gold chalk paste, just send me a message and I will get those links to you. They you can get a cheetah stencil from Magnolia, but that is not the one that I used. However, you can get one from it, and I will I'll put that in the description also. And they do not have the gold chalk paste though. They do have other colors, but they don't have the metallics. So just make sure that if you order and you get stencils, take care of them so you can use them over and over. And you'll be making stuff like this. This is a shelf sitter. So it was a box that I got from Hobby Lobby, probably in the 90% off section. And it just had a design on the front of it. I painted over it with the black acrylic paint and then used my stencil on it. It already had gold sides and a gold back. Now it was already like that, so I didn't have to do anything with that. Now this mat here you can get from Magnolia, and it is a fuzzing mat on the green side. So when you first get your stencils, they are very sticky. So you just put your stencil on it and pull it up and do it 3 to 4 times before you put it on a surface. Now, if you're putting it on fabric, you do not need to fuzz it. And once you wash your stencil under running water with a sponge, then you take it out, you put your stencil on the inside, which is this gray part, fold it over, and what I do is with my stencil inside, I go like this. Just to get the extra water off, I flip it over and I go like this. And then when I open it up, my stencil is dry. I would take it off, put it back on the backing that it comes on, and then I put it back in the bag that it comes in. And then I put them all in a big box where I have all my stencils. So that's how I take care of my stencils. And I just use a big old sponge. I don't buy any special sponge. However, Magnolia does have a stencil cleaner sponge out there. I bought it a couple of times. However, I do like these big fluffy sponges that have all these holes in it. I like those to clean my stencils. I find that it does a really, really, really good job. Okay, so I have another minute to go before I have 15 minutes on this video. So if you don't want to hear this, then, you know, by all means, you can go. I'm just trying to get some time here so that my video is actually 15 minutes long. It was so short. I was done by 9.5 minutes. So I do videos. I put them out there on Facebook and YouTube Monday through Friday at 11:30 Central Time. And if you want to join Liz's Craft Friends, you just go out there on Facebook, you search for it. Once you find it, it'll ask you 2 questions. Do you like crafts? And will you abide by the rules? If you say yes to both of those questions, I will grant you permission to be a member of that group. And I see now that my 15 minutes is up, so I'm going to go ahead and go. And I'll see you all, my good crafty friends and family, in the next video. But until then, keep crafting. Bye.